And for the sake of productivity and saving time, we're gonna be doing things in a certain order in this episode. Anyway, with that being said, welcome back to yet again another episode of Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we basically did a chunk of shit. In this episode, we're gonna continue that chunk of shit, but first off, since I already said we were gonna do things in order, I actually just want to go to this place called the fishing hole. Let me just be blunt by saying, this is the hardest part of the game, if you want to complete it. I will say this right now. This is the only part of the game where you can change seasons, because each and every time that you walk through the door and re-enter, the season changes. Right now it's spring, next time it'll be summer, it'll be winter, then fall, then spring, winter, summer, blah blah blah. The only change here. So anyway. Which basically raises the question, how are we going to do this? Right now, the only thing that I feel like doing in this episode is getting a couple of collectibles, 2 to be exact. If you actually head over to the left side, if you're playing the Wii version, that is, get out your fishing rod and basically come over to this little nook right here. Yep. I'm going to be short, sweet, to the point. There is an empty bottle I want out of the water, and right now I just want to fish it out and get it over with. Fish on. Doobie-doo. Green gill, but not exactly what I want, because it's just not what I want. Anyway, you can keep them, and you can just do what you want. Anyway, I'm just going to keep fishing until I get the empty bottle that I want, because I just think that it's important to have a collectible. You want to get collectibles for 100%, obviously. It's just the way it is. That's why I'm here. Why am I doing this? Empty bottle. Hooray. Got an empty bottle. Not only can you use this, but it'll clean up the waterway in the process. 2 birds, 1 stone. Pick it up there to stow it with your other items. Nice. Anyway, that being said, let's actually go over to the left side. We're walking backwards. So, in that house is someone who owns this fishing hole. We're going to learn her name very shortly, but right now I will say that she will be quite an acquaintance, I'll say that. Hi there. Hey, you. You've never been here before, have you? Well, I'm the owner of this fishing hole. My name's Hina. Nice to meet you. Hina. I see your girlfriend for Link. Sorry, that was completely out of context, bro. It's just a prank, though. It's just a prank, bro. Anyway, look around. There are actually some things that you can look around in the shop. Well, that's my private boat. Sorry, I don't lend it out to customers. It's a 2-seater, so I only use it when I have a boyfriend. Ooh, are you single and full of determination? Sorry. Look out the window and say, this weather feels so good. This is the fish tank. I will be blunt before I read the text. There are 4 kinds of fish that we want out of this pond. You want an Ordon catfish, a Hylian pike, a Hyrule bass, and a Hylian loach. If you catch those 4 in this fishing hole using its fishing rod, not your own, you will spawn a certain item in the water called the sinking lure. That is an optional lure that you can get. It's not required to beat the game, but it is required for 100% because it's just the way it is. Anyway, I will explain that later, but for right now, let's just read the text. I'm fond of those green gills, of course, but if you catch anything else, toss it in too. Of course, I don't want to encourage overfishing. I only keep the biggest of each type of fish that gets brought in. Yeah. What else? And she also has a bird, which is, like, nice. So cute, isn't she? Her name is Purdy. She even talks sometimes. Back in my day, we didn't hire birds. I'm not turning into Boomhauer again, Jesus. King of the Hill is a good show, but Jesus Christ, Boomhauer's like take it to the voice acting shop, Jesus. That's one of the Hyrule's legendary master fishermen. Look, he's got a Hylian loach, doesn't he? And if it actually looks familiar, that is the guy from the Curiosity Shop in Majora's Mask, and he's also the fishing hole owner in Ocarina of Time. Just wanted to point that out for anybody who's not played those games before, but I'm just saying keep an eye out. He just may be one of my ancestors. Of course, I can't exactly prove that, I'm just kind of wishful thinking on my part. Look familiar? That's the guy that we got the oil from. That's my older brother Cora and the 25-inch Ordon catfish he caught. How did he catch that? He's the only one in our family who's lousy at fishing. He only managed to catch that fish by using the sinking lure. Cheater. Yep, that goes to show that sinking lures make things a whole lot easier. even though it's not like really drawing out your skills. It's more like just it doing the work for you. But still, you don't want to use that thing if you just want to draw your skills. That's me, and the first fish I caught here is a 28-inch Hylian pike. I swear I'll never forget that day. Such sweet memories. That's my older sister. That shot is from the day she caught herself a 17-inch Hyrule bass. Her name's Oocca, by the way. Make sure you drop in on our boat rental shop someday, okay? That's the 22-inch Hyrule bass that I caught. Not very big, but it's a fish I spotted and caught all by myself, so I took that picture. Did you use multi-shot? Because I don't see your hands on a camera. But, I'll say this. If you look back at this picture... So, tell me, between this picture and the picture of my sister Oocca, which one do you think is cuter? I'll say this right now. This is changeable dialogue. If you pick one or the other, you will get different dialogue text. So, but I might do a video where I actually show the different options and what she says if you say each thing, kind of like The Walking Dead, to be semi-exact. But for right now, I just want to say Hina's photo, because why not? Ooh, really? You know, I don't care if you're just being nice. I'm still happy. You're too sweet. I promise I won't breathe a word to my sister, so don't worry. Your sister doesn't even... She saw me. She saw who I was before I even walked in here. She was standing right outside of the rental shop. But anyway, really quick. There is a game right by the door. You can do this to unlock the frog lore. You have to beat all 12 or 10 levels in the first section. It is like a Mario World, so there's a lot. There's about 64 levels in this one. They do get progressively harder, so I will say that right now. Right now, I just don't want to play it because I just want to save it for like maybe endgame stuff because it just isn't required at the moment. But I will actually go back and do this, so if you want to see me go through some misery with this minigame, make sure that you just stay tuned for it. Anyway, let's just say no thanks. That's too bad. Anyway, there is one thing that I actually want to get before we leave the fishing hole. Also, the 4 fish that I said when I first came in here, I will get at a later time because right now I am on a time crunch for this episode. I want to try some lure fishing. It's 20 rupees for the whole deal. There is no time limit in that canoe's rental included. Sound okay? Why not? Okay. Well, seeing how this is first time at all, yeah, let's go. So, as I've said before, there are a couple collectibles that I actually want to get. I already got the empty bottle, but I will point out how to use the fishing rod on the Wii version. Anyway, if you press B on the back of the Wii remote and hold down A, and then raise your Wii remote back, and then when you toss your Wii remote forward, you want to let go of A, and that's how you cast it out. And by doing that, you want to catch this heart piece in the water, and that's how you get a heart piece. What's that? Piece of heart. Ooh, whose heart did you catch, you big sweetheart? Don't be shy, this one yours to keep. I see your girlfriend for Link. Anyway, that's all I want to get for now, because, again, I am on a time crunch, so I'm just going to call it quits for now. And there you go. You really want to quit? Yes. Let's go. Oh, all done. Too bad this time, huh? Oh, well, it happens. I caught a piece of heart. How is that too bad? Shh. I'm getting out of here, since you don't see the value in heart pieces. I'm kidding. In real life, there are no heart pieces, but there are fish in real life. I guess this is where she's coming from. She doesn't live in the video game reality. Anyway. With that said and done, we got everything we need out of here. Just for now, we do need to come back here to get 100% completion. Still, up is our server, and coming over to... And if you look right ahead of us, you will see the character Oocca. We just saw a picture of her. A customer. Sorry, but we're temporarily closed. What? I said we're closed, now scram. Bitch! I don't want to be in your face anyway. Fine, I'll leave. Oh gee, I guess I gotta save your life now. I wonder what's gonna pop out at you. It's not like a warp portal's gonna spawn. Oh yeah, a warp portal spawned. Okay. It sounds like some shadow beings are gonna pop out. Oh yep, some shadow beings are popping out. Yep. I gotta save your life. Yeah. Nice and feminine. Anyway, take out this guy. And again, with shadow beings, you want to make sure that you take one out and then kill 2 as a combo. If there's 3, because if you do the opposite and leave one standing, they're going to shriek and wake up the other ones, and that's just not the order to do it in. Just be warned. That's just how you fight those things. Well, that scared me. Who are you? How can you keep your cool fighting monsters like that? Wow, you. What a champ you are. Well, what are we standing around jawing for? Come on inside. What are you jawing? You're the one who started jawing when I just asked you, like, hey, are you open? You said, hey, scram. Anyway, golly, talk about scary. I thought it was done for. Things have been getting pretty crazy around here, let me tell you. So thanks for earlier. My name's Iza. I rent boats here. Well, I used to rent boats here, but then we had a rock fall and dam the river up. Yeah, I can sure use a helpful guy around here times like this. Yep, a handy guy would sure be in help for a guy around here. I'm turning back into Boomhauer, I swear. Really? For the lifesaver. What do you think about that rock? Bombs and arrows. Fine, I'll get my bombs and arrows out, just because you're asking me so nicely, ever so nicely. Get your bombs and arrows out, and you want to shoot this rock. Yay. You did it. Oh, my gal tells me there's still some rocks behind the blocking the way. The rivers, you can take care of those too. Here's a boat, hop in. Now, it's a teeny bit dangerous downriver, so you don't leave the boat, okay. I'm a grown guy. Who do you think I am to jump out of a moving boat that's like moving at X miles an hour? Jesus. When you're done, you can keep that bomb bag and everything in it as a token of my appreciation. And cue the awesome music for now. And I did realize that if you actually aim your bow in a certain direction, it might steer the boat. I'm just saying. I could be 100% wrong, because the steering mechanic in this minigame just kind of sucks. So, it's probably not the best decision to do that in. So right now, I'm not even going to steer. I'm just going to chill here. And just let the boat be on autopilot just for now. And yeah, that's just... Jesus. And that'll happen. You'll hit walls here and there, but still, it's just not something that you want to do. Because I do have to come back here and replay the minigame, and if you need 25 points to get the upgradable bomb bag from this. So, just be mindful of that. Not hitting walls can be tricky. And that's actually veer off. And if you look around this little pillar, there is a circle of water. It is stuck in one direction, because the rock that we see in the background is blocking the way. Ah. You've come to the crest of the shop owner, have you? Well, I'm in her employ, part-time for now. I'm sorry we've troubled you so. You see, these rocks are blocking the natural flow of the river. All you need to do is use your bomb arrows to destroy the blockage. Just do that, and do it again. You did it, thank you. And the water's already begun to flow. I shall guide you to the mouth of the river, follow me. Just don't want to hit any walls. Even though this is just practice, I guess. I kind of find it, like, cool how Azora is, like, helping you get out of here, pretty much. Anyway, we just go forward, pretty much. And doobity-doo. And she is tossing behind rupees, which is nice. So just... yay for that, I guess. It is kind of therapeutic how you can just listen to this music and just travel through breaking some of these obstacles. You can collect some rupees, which we're not really going to use that much because, yeah, things happen. Things happen where you actually don't have to use your rupees as much. You may have to, you may, but right now we're going to encounter some times in the future where we're going to have to spend a ton of rupees, as I said before. But for right now, we're just gonna go through here. And there we go. I was totally gonna make an Emperor's New Groove reference with that waterfall, but so let me guess, we're about to go down a huge waterfall. Yep, sharp rocks at the bottom. Most likely, bring it on. But I wasn't going to, because it just didn't feel I needed to say that. Anyway. You're truly done, so it's a great service. Now the shop can finally reopen. The mayor's closed, and boss's temper only got worse and worse. It was a rough time for us all. Oh, and another thing. I don't suppose she promised you anything special for doing this, did she? Just that bomb bag, right? Yeah, she tends to bribe people with whatever's lying around. So stingy, really. That's alright. I'll let her know you kept it when I get back. Yeah, you better. I'm literally taking the freaking bribe for this. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I spent my time here. I got the bomb bag. I was unblocking your freaking water flow. Like, come on. At least, it's like the least you can do for me. Is to give me this bomb bag. Now, if you'll excuse me, come visit us at the bomb shop sometimes. Bomb shop? I said bomb shop. At the shop. I'm literally getting my shops mixed up. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Anyway. Before we actually go back, there is something that I want to do. Because we're still human and we actually cannot get post souls here, there is one last collectible that I want to get, just for the sake of being in Lake Hylia before I actually go back over there. There's a heart piece. I'm just going to be, again, straightforward. There is another heart piece I want to get. You go back over here and climb this thing, and I'll see you guys. Actually, I don't want to cut because there's going to be some people who haven't played the game before and want to know where the rock is. I want to guide them to it. I'll guide them to the cave because it is kind of hard to find if it's your first time playing. So I just want to be a helpful Samaritan, per se. Go over here, and you don't have to use your bomb arrows, but I will anyway. But equip an explosive and head up this ladder. I could have done this in the last episode, but I just didn't. I kind of forgot that. I forgot. Anyway, head up this, and if we actually head over here and bomb open that rock, it's a cave. A pretty lengthy cave, if I do say so myself, if I may be so bold to say so. But go right through here. For the sake of actually having light around and having some oil, I'm just gonna light this up. But for right now, I just want to take this way. I want to see what's in these chests anyway. Bombs. Yeah. If it's rupees, I'm probably going to end up with a full wallet. It's just not a fun situation to be in. Anyway. I want to say this is rupees because I already got it. Yeah, rupees. Yep, my wallet's getting pretty full. I'm close to 300. I really don't want to be that close to it, but still. Anyway, as long as it's not a dungeon, I don't really care, because in dungeons, I will get every single chest. And before dungeons is when I want to empty the wallet to my best of my ability. And for the sake of actually being resourceful, let's get some lantern oil. But yellow true jelly in your bottle, yeah. You can actually use this as lantern oil. But for right now, let's actually just re-equip these and head over. Anything useful in this? Please? Red rupee. It won't fit in the frickin' wallet. That's just beautiful, isn't it? You're being so freaking helpful. You're being so helpful. Thanks. Get these shoe jellies out of here. Shoe jellies? They're fire slugs. What am I saying? Anyway, I'm almost out of arrows, so I really don't want to use those. Let's actually use bombs just themselves. Post soul, leave me alone. And let's actually get the lantern back on. Yeah. Get out of my way! Jesus. Anything collectible in here? Bombs, arrows, anything? Thank you, arrows. Something that I actually desperately needed. But that is a post soul. I will get back to him momentarily, because I do have the chart for him for all 60 in this game. I will be getting every single one, trust me. No doubts. Oh, I could have easily gotten that BMOS. Anyway, bomb that. Bomb that BMOS. Shoot that BMOS, and let's bomb up some rocks, because I feel like it. Rupees that I can't get. There's literally nothing worse than wasting time with that. It really isn't. But I want to know if it's, like, resourceful. Can I use arrows and bombs? It's nice to know. Jesus. And yes, this is going to be an orange rupee that I can't get because it's just... Jesus. This is going to be an orange rupee that I can't get because my wallet's getting full. It's just... Just leave me alone, chests. And yes, I'm going to show it because it's just something that I'm going to do. Orange rupee that I can't get. It's just beautiful. Beautiful. Anyway, let's get the bomb arrows out again and open some pathways. Rupees that I can't use. Anyway, moving on, up this cave, and yes, I will use the arrow theory on this Dodongo. Yep, if you actually shoot a Dodongo when it's breathing fire with an arrow in the mouth, he'll die. He will die. So just keep that in mind. It's like saves having to use the sword, I guess, but still. Anything resourceful? I'd like to know. Bombs. Thank you. We got it from a bomb factory. They're bombs. Yeah, SpongeBob reference with the Dying for Pie episode. It was hilarious. That's not what I meant, you barnaclehead! Squidward. Squidward! Plankton, when he had to steal the formula. What? It's just an ordinary crabby. Oh my goodness! Squidward! Plankton's just hilarious. Anyway, head over here, and we can bomb some of these rocks open, because we feel like it. Anything resourceful? Arrows. Yeah. Because I feel like it. That's gonna be another rupee that I'm not gonna be able to get. I already know. Everybody's like, okay, fine, I'll open it. Jesus. Before you actually comment saying, oh, what did you open the chest? You didn't show what it was. It's a rupee that I can't get. Are you happy now? I showed what it was. If I had room in my wallet, I would get it, but I just don't, okay? Just leave me alone. I can see you in the comments, like, literally in the future. I can predict what you're gonna do, so don't cheat. I can see you through the capture card, so just leave me alone. Anyway. Get these guys out of the way, and... I do not want to fall down here. That would be hell if I just fell. Yes, that rhymed. I didn't even try to do that one. That just came out of nowhere. Anyway. Yes, and before... Yes. Clear me, Posol. Jesus, leave me alone. I'm gonna show what this chest is, too. Just in case. It's a rupee that I can't get, because I don't have room. There's other fish in the sea, and I don't want this one. Anyway. Anything resourceful? Yes, I'm showing what's in the chest for definitiveness. Yeah, but hey, bombs. At least it ain't rupees. I can use this instead. Jesus. 30 bombs. Heading down here. Let's get the lantern out so we can see better. So I can see better. And yes, I'm going to use the arrow trick again because I know that somebody liked it. Yep, that does kill the dongos. Just how it is. And there you go. And you can continue through here, and yes, I can literally see Keith's eyes right in front of this rock. So that's not the way to go, so let's omit that rock. Just for sake purposes, I guess. And head this way. Yep. Get the lantern out so I can see. And that is the supposed end there is. If I fall off this thing, I'm done. Because if you fall off, the game's going to put you at the very beginning of this cave. And you're going to come all the way back again. And it's a pain. Let me just say, pardon my French, it's a pain in the ass. It sucks. So just be warned. And there are Posols that I can't get yet, but I will come back and get them. Because I have them marked down on the chart. But in this chest, which is the whole reason why I came here, You open it up, and you get a stinking heart piece. There you go. Click 3 more for another full heart container. Boobity boo. Anyway, let's get out of here and go back up to the surface. And there we go. But for right now, I do have an objective marked on my paper saying go back and get the Hawkeye. Well, it turns out that you actually cannot go back to Kakariko Village, if I'm not mistaken at all, because you have to get ready for the fight before the next dungeon. But for right now, we still have some other things to do. With the time that I have left, I actually want to go and get to Agatha's castle because we can. Because there are a couple things in Castletown that I actually want to get over with really quick. But before I do that, there's one thing that I want to get out of the way, because whether I do it after or before Castletown objectives, I'm still going to end up spending the same amount of time I did anyway. But I actually do want to go back to Elden Bridge and spawn that warp portal that I didn't do, that I forgot to do, because I was so swung up by not getting the Hawkeye in Kakariko Village because I just didn't even think about it. And yes, I'm going to skip this cutscene because why not? And just the fact that I forget the littlest things just boggles me. It's just, I had so much opportunity to like go back and like prepare myself for that episode, and I just didn't. Like, you see what missing something does. You have to wait a while to be able to go back and get it, and it's just not a fun experience. It's just not a good situation to be in. Anyway, this is me learning my lesson. For all the times that I've played this game and completed it, the second that I hit that record button, it just goes freaking haywire. It sucks. My brain's like, hey, you're recording, you got people watching, you pretty good. I get it. It sucks. Things happen. And let's move on. Now that opponent's coming, let's actually head back up behind us, actually, and go this way. And I'll see you guys at the portal, where the portal should be at Elden Bridge. Give me a sec. Nothing feels better than talking about doing something for so freaking long and finally being able to do it. Anyway, now that we're here, you hit my horse again, and I'll bite your freaking ear off. You hear me? There we go. The portal has spawned, and our mission is complete. But before you say, hey, now we're ready for the dungeon. No, we're not. We're not ready for any dungeon at all. We have to go back and go to Castletown and do some things. Do some investments. Do some business. I'll see you guys when I'm there. And we're back over at the entrance of Castletown. And because I'm a good, studious Samaritan with my laptop, I have to plug it in because the battery is going bay. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Alright, we're good. So, let's get off of... Wow, way to hit my shield. Way to backflip. Yeah, you're not hitting me today. It's just, your day ain't going the way planned, Chief. It just ain't happening. Anyway, going to Castletown, and we want to go and visit somebody named Agatha. She collects golden bugs, and for right now, we want to invest. With all the work that we've done so far with the golden bugs, we want to go over down this road, which is the east road for me, even though it's not the main one, but still, it's just south of the east road. South road, that's what it is. Anyway. Agatha's Castle, and there is another particular place I want to introduce. This is called Fanati's Palace, if we check the sign. I want to see if I'm right. Fanati's Palace. Fortune-telling mansion. I really don't see myself using this because I already have everything marked down on my list for things that you have to get. This is basically if you forget where you have to go, or if you want to like know where the next heart piece is, if you want to really aim for getting out every single 45 pieces of heart. If you forget or just want to know where the next one is or like what you're missing, go talk to this fortune teller, but right now I just don't see it happening because I already have everything marked down. I already know. Anyway, let's go into Agatha's Castle and do some trades. Nothing depresses me more than an empty tree. And Agatha's right over here. Oh boy, I thought you were a giant grasshopper. But you're not a bug, you're a person, so you're wearing those clothes that tells me you like bugs too. Oh boy, I forgot the formalities. You have an audience with Princess of the Bug Kingdom. Agatha's my name. Yeah, I sound like a freaking, like, egotistical 19-year-old high school chick. I'm sorry. I invited the 24 golden bugs of the world to the ball, but I don't know if they got lost on the way or what, but they're just not here, that's for sure. You're inviting helpless bugs that just don't know any better to come to your palace or castle, whatever you want to call it. They don't even know. If you see them, would you please bring them to Agatha's castle and tell them the princess awaits? Oh boy, if you have a bug with you now, please give it to me. The ball must begin. Have you brought a bug for Princess Agatha's ball? Yes. So, here is how business works. If you give her one of the pair, like let's say these are ants. If you give her one of these ants, she's going to give you 50 rupees. If you give her the second ant, she will give you 100. So it's 150 and one pair. So, I will say this. If you want to play strategically here, do not give her the pairs. Give her the first of each set. So, for that being said, I'm going to give her one ant, one praying mantis, one butterfly, and one stick stag beetle. Anyway, let's do it. And we get the big wallet. 600 rupees. We didn't get any money from that, but we got a collectible. Anyway. Going back over here, we actually want to give her the mantis. The male mantis, that is. And get some 50 rupees. We actually want to keep going until we reached 600, and we actually want to go back and get a collectible not a collectible, but a rupee outside of the castle. If we actually go down and give her this butterfly, we can get another 50 rupees. You see what I mean? Like, because we're not giving her pairs, we're only getting her 50 rupees each. Getting 50 rupees each. But I keep repeating that, and we want to save the big bucks for later. And I mean, really. Oh boy, little Fazbin. And we want to keep this going until we reach 600 rupees. And, yeah. And go over here and give her this one. Yes, swing the lantern in her face. Let me put that away. I can't. Wait. Did she make that noise when I swung the... Okay, never mind. I was way out of league. I was way out of the line there. I shouldn't have done that. That was freaking weird. Get another 50 rupees. Get me, please. So anyway, I just kept that going until I reached 600 rupees, which is the max for this wallet. And if we look, I only gave her the first bug of the pairs, so we still have all this money to go. So let's actually go to the front of Castle Town, because there is a donation man that is actually waiting for us to donate. I know you have bugs. I know, but right now I got some business to do with somebody else. You can save your winning for later. Jesus. Anyway, I'll see you guys when we're there. He actually wants a total of 1,000. The value does not reset if you wait too long to come back here. It does not reset at all. Anyway, you get what I mean. Let's go to him, and I'll see you guys when we're there. We're just going to contribute 50 rupees, 50 rupees, 50 rupees over and over again until he gives us what we want. See you guys. And actually, let's speed it up. Yeah, buddy. I donated a shit ton of money, and I still saved some rupees. I got a heart piece, collect 2 more for another heart, for another full heart container. We did it. Awesome. And I know I didn't give every single bug that we have to Agatha just now, but we... Actually, I want to save some money. I want to save some wallet room, but... Anyway. Oh man, that was freaking awesome. You saw that there was a rock by the entrance of the Hyrule Field, in the entrance of Castletown. Hyrule Field that had a 50 that had 50 rupees in it by that rock, pretty much. And I got that along with another orange rupee in the water, which was awesome. Anyway, got that out of the way, and we still saved some spending rupees for later. And for right now, I actually want to get back to Upper Zora's River and go visit Ease's minigame again. If I fail the minigame, let's say if I just don't do it for this episode, I'll just do it again in the next one. I'll just practice and practice, but still, that was pretty productive. And I will see you guys when I'm at Ease's. So that was basically the minigame, re-recorded without commentary, so I can just focus on it, but that is the score that you can get. And in return, the Zora is going to basically say to you, thanks for your patronage.
On a strip down river, you scored 27 points of string and chickens. Congratulations. Your first customer scored 25 points with 6 pairs.
I don't know why I'm doing that voice for the Zora, but still. This is the upgradable bomb bag. This is the giant one. But I wouldn't say I would call that one upgradable, but only because we got one before, and we're getting the bigger one this time. But still, this is what you get for doing that minigame again. Anyway, with that said and done, that is basically all there is to this minigame. And in the next episode, if all goes as planned, we will be getting ready for the fight. The escort to Kakariko Village. With that being said, stay tuned. Peace out, everyone.